Here we have a spreadsheet of the reaction times. Column B is before having 2 beers, and then column C is after drinking 2 beers. And then column A is just the label, subject number 1, subject number 2, and so forth. To subtract, first let's go to column D. Let's label our column difference, and then just type equal sign B1, B2 minus C2, and that will subtract the 6.25 minus the 6.85, and then press enter, and that's the difference of the reaction times for the first subject. Now, to copy that formula down, you have a couple options. On Excel, you might notice a little tiny dot right there in the corner of the cell. When the cell is selected, you can just double click that little dot, and it will automatically copy the formula down, and notice that it not only copies the formula down, it also changes the cell addresses for you. So the next row would be B3 minus C3, and the row after that is B4 minus C4, and so forth. Now, if you're using, let me delete those and show you another option. If you're using something besides Excel, another way to copy is to just select the cell where you typed in your formula, do Control C for copy, and then use the arrow buttons or use the mouse or use whatever and select the rest of the column, and then paste, which is Control V, and then it copies the formula down. But pretty much all spreadsheets, when you copy a formula, it automatically changes the cell addresses for you. So it's B3 minus C3, and then B4 minus C4, and so on. So you can very quickly subtract all those numbers. All right, now notice that most of these differences are negative numbers, which indicates that the after column, the numbers in general, are bigger than the before column. Now, while we're at it, let's go ahead and get a histogram. Let's just copy all this data here. So just copy. I'll do Control C, and let's go to the website Lock5Stat. Here it is. Go to Stat Key and one quantitative variable, because there's only one variable. The difference is that we're going to compute. Click Edit Data. Control A, select all the old data, delete it. Control V, select all the new data. Now notice I did not copy the header. I did not copy the label. So let's unclick where it says data has header row, and click OK, and click histogram. And here's the histogram right here. Now your histogram might be a little different depending on how the bins are selected, but that's the histogram. And then for the mean and standard deviation and sample size, here it is. Sample size is 20, mean negative 0.501, standard deviation 0.869. And that's it.